everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. And today we are doing the Ultimate Ally Ultra Buffed Common. So this is like, I guess, a series I want to try to do. Obviously I've done some of these type things that don't really hold through, but I feel like this could actually be a lot of fun. Or it could be a complete failure, which can also be a lot of fun, so I think we should have some fun today. So the series title, I guess, is called Ultimate Ally, which is essentially, we're going to be ultra buffing allies, which should be fun. I did this a little bit with Orgalorg, which debatably could be considered as the ultimate common ally, but I'm not going to use him because I already did that video, and also, he's not the ultimate ally, because even in Orgalorg form, honestly, I don't think he's the best. He's really bad. No offense to those who are like, oh, really? You cannot disgrace the power of the almighty Lord Gunter. But no, I don't think he's the best common ally. So yeah, basically we're going through each rarity and doing the best ally, in my opinion. And we're going to be ultra buffing it, sort of. It's a little different, but it's pretty much ultra buffing. We're going to be doing them on Canny Fountain because I want a change of scenery, and also I think it's just a nice looking map. We're going to try to beat hard mode, or do we do impossible mode? Nah, well, let's just do impossible mode, because then the zombies are just more fun. So the main two towers we're going to be using, well, there's going to be three for this. We have Flame Princess, this is the build here. I'm not going to go through it, but this is the build. These either have ally buffs or just generalistic buffs, and also Flame Princess is chosen because of her Royal Fury upgrade, which increases the attack speed of nearby allies, which is pretty useful. Obviously, we're also going to be using Tuxedo Jake a fair bit. He's probably the main key, since he doesn't do damage and he provides a lot of useful buffs, and also gives popping power, which is important, since pretty much none of these allies are going to have either A camo or B lead popping power, so that's pretty important. Also, one thing I just realized is I actually need money making still, so any of you not important for that? Give me a second, something froze. Sigh, I don't think you're important for that. You have any good allies? Not really. I need Super Monkey back, because Super Monkey has my monkey farmer. But yeah. And the third and final character, who's not really going to be used, I guess I can show it now, it's actually Hunter Moslin, simply for the golden reroll buff of 10% attack speed. I mean, it's not that useful. It's because I don't think Demon Heart stacks. I don't believe it works. So, Super Monkey's back on. And yeah, we should be good. Let's get into this. The tower, I think, yeah, I mentioned the ally. Actually, no, I didn't. The ally we're doing is Businessman, because he is the best. He's okay. He's a pretty cool ally. I like him a lot. He was in my favorite allies list, which I'm just looking back. You guys really liked that video, which is cool. I found in general a lot of, because I look back over, I'm like, okay, which of my videos have been done doing better? And for Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense, the large majority has two common themes. Ultra Buff, which is not surprising, and actually Ally, which I was much more surprised about that the Ally videos seem to do so well. So yeah, we're doing more Ally stuff, because I guess you guys like that. But yeah, we're going to be using Businessman. So before we get started, quick thing, consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribing, join the Football Squad. It's really nice. Our goal is for 1,500 by the end of September. It's getting really close, but it's still doable. Also, you can leave a comment if you want to suggest a challenge, or if you like this new challenge idea, you're like, oh yes, can't wait for the next Ultimate Ally video, let me know. And also, there's a link in the description, only works for computers, if you want to become a member, which would be nice just to support the channel a bit, if you can. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the first video of Ultimate Ally. I'm really excited for this. I feel like this could be a lot of fun. Yeah, so we're gonna see how well it goes. The main issue is that allies aren't that great. I've done a lot of videos talking about this, but in general, they're fairly mediocre to straight up bad. So we're gonna be using Businessmen, obviously. And the basis is we're gonna put Tuxedo Jake, bloop, 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 right here. You're gonna go right there, Tuxedo Jake. I said right there. So Tuxedo Jake has like Google Meter and lots of other buffs he will have, at least later on. We're gonna go for some money making through Tuxedo Jake as well, and hopefully we should be good. So thanks to Google Meter, I guess, I don't know why that took me so long to say, Businessman should be doing 3 damage per hit, which is a pretty massive buff because that triples his damage. Beyond that, it will also eventually give some increased attack speed. Technically it makes his upgrades cheaper, but his upgrades are pretty cheap anyway, so that's not that important. Also, feel free to let me know in the description, or as a comment, not in the description. Feel free to let me know as a comment. Who do you think the best uncommon ally is? I know which one I have in mind. I have in mind the, like, plain one that has, like, the never miss targeting darts. In my mind, that's probably the best one. but I'm curious to know what you guys think, so feel free to let me know what you think the best uncommon. I mean, you can do all of them. You can be like, nah. This was the best common, the best uncommon, best rare, best super rare, best epic. I guess you could do best legendary. I don't know if I'll do this for legendary. I might. I guess so. I could totally do that. It would be a pretty simple choice, but it could still be fun to see. I don't think I ever actually did ultra buffed. At least not fully ultra buffed Vampire King, so that could be cool. But yeah, hopefully you guys think this is cool. I think this could be a very fun challenge, which is why I'm trying to do it. And yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm trying to collect my money, but I also want to get a, there we go, monkey farmer, bloop. Now I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna at the very least upgrade our businessman, because those 2 upgrades are the cheapest and easiest ways to buff this dude, is to literally buy his upgrades. So, you know, that's wonderful. It's probably gonna go a little bit slow. Man, that damage boost is so crucial, because he actually attacks pretty quickly on its own, but that damage layer, like multiple layers, makes it such a big deal, because he goes from pink balloon, actually it's +3, so there's 4 damage per hit. So he's going from pink balloon to blue balloon, which is a massive speed decrease, which makes it much easier for him to get multiple hits and all that stuff, which in the end will work out really well. So I'm gonna go for Superstar eventually, but I feel like I should at the very least get my other 2 characters, since they're not very expensive to buy, and I think overall they're pretty good. I am gonna also drop 1 Cobra right over here. Simply, it provides extra money making, but it'll also give ability cooldown. We just lost. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue here. That didn't work very well. Ignore the money making, the sheer money issue, because that's really not a big deal. I'm gonna continue this through. I guess I'll still try to stay above 5k, but it shouldn't make too big of a difference. Any second now, we should be able to afford Marcelin. So Marcelin's gonna get shoved in here. We're gonna go for the attack speed buff, because I think we need it. And Marcelin is going to go right here. There we go. Marcelin, you get to move in a quarter. You'll love that. That'll be wonderful. Nice reminder of home for you. Then Flame Princess. I'm going to put Flame Princess over here. She will be attacking. She will actually do a fair bit of damage. So you do have to keep that in mind. Flame Princess is going to steal a lot of pops pretty quickly. But there's nothing else I can do. I want Flame Princess to be in range, and I want Businessman to get the most damage possible. So, because of that, it's pretty important. Anyways, I am now going to get all the buffs for my man over here, Businessman. So he should be able to pop all balloon types now. It's a slightly bigger range and some more attack speed. Flame Princess, you're annoying. I even need to give you more attack speed. Flame Princess is a nuisance, but we kind of need her for this buff to work. So overall, she's probably still weaker. I just realized something bad. Okay, good. I realized for a second, I forgot Lemon Hope. That would have been pretty bad. I'm not going to be using the water people. I know I probably could, like the water nymphs, but I'm just not going to, because they're a little weird, and they actually do a lot of damage, so for simplicity's sake, I'm not going to do that. But obviously, Lemon Hope's pretty important, so it's a pretty good idea to have Lemon Hope. Ultra buffed, there we go, not ultra buffed, attack speed buffed, and there we go, our main man himself, the businessman, is doing pretty well, so I kind of like this. It's actually going a lot better than I was expecting. So now we're going to try to save up. Oh, I completely ignored the money-making thing, by the way. Again, we're probably fine. Yeah, ignore the money that I went overkill. I'll save up for 5k again now. It shouldn't matter. This is literally the last upgrade we're buying. Yeah, there's not too much to buy. So yeah, we should be good. I mean, I guess we could do PB. She doesn't have any necessary attack buff, so I guess I could do Regal Presence for the range and Pierce. I said Regal Presence. Regal Presence for range and Pierce. So I guess, yeah, I'll probably do her as well. Yeah, now I'll do that as well. And I guess Max actually also increases Pierce. But Max right now, does Max have a dart? He does. He's too powerful. Too bad. If I thought this through a little bit better, I would have used Max, but I forgot to think it through better. So, sorry Max, you're not getting used. Not that big of a deal, but it's a little unfortunate because I was kind of hoping that we could have like a full ultra buff. We're missing Max. I'll use Max for future ones. If you don't know, Max also increases Pierce. But I mentioned this a couple times in this game. Although for this scenario it might be more useful, overall, Pierce increases aren't that useful. He's gonna have he has like a basic Pierce that's not that great. But even just a tiny increase in Pierce will make a big difference since he's not a main character. But overall, in general, Pierce is just not that great, so don't worry about it too much. But it is something to keep in mind. Anyways, there's a Monkey Stim, so we'll have that 20% attack speed buff. Just making sure Flame Princess... Oh, no, she's already almost overtaken him. This is literally with no damage buffs or attack speed buffs. Man, Flame Princess, why you gotta be so good? We're gonna sell you. Flame Princess is gone. That's a pretty significant loss, though. Do I do PB? I could do PB. She's worse. She's even worse. She'll steal even less pops. That's not true. Why are you doing so much damage, PB? Seriously, why are you doing so... You know what? Nah. I don't care. I don't care at all. Flame Princess is going down. All the characters are here. Allies attack faster. See, like, that also works. This is not her ally, but whatever. They're equal-ish. Oh, this is such a mess. So yeah, I ignore these two damage counts that may or may not be doing tremendously more damage than businessmen. They don't count, I guess. Oh, I messed this up so badly. I guess I'll go Catchy Tunes and just get that extra attack speed buff. This is so sad. Oh, and he's gonna lose anyways. Maybe. Actually, we survived. See, I don't know. Like, he's still doing good. He's at least, like, on par-ish with Flame Princess, which isn't bad necessarily. Overall, that could have been a lot worse, but I don't love it. Also, can we just get more allies straight up? I can. Sure, I guess we'll go 3 Lemon Hopes then. It wasn't necessarily my plan, but it's totally what I'll do. Who has Crystal Apple? Does PB have Crystal Apple on? See, this is bad. This is the type of thing that I should know, and instead I don't know. So I guess PB had Crystal Apple that whole time. That's interesting. Okay. This is actually going pretty well, though, for the common ally. I know we're, like, seriously getting support buffs from Flame Princess, who's doing, like, equal damage. And even PB's doing pretty decent, so maybe it's more accurate to say this is similar to, like, I guess 2 businessmen. But technically speaking, if you didn't know, you get 3, 4? Or you get 4 of them. So, I mean, in actuality, you get 4 of these, so we could do multiple, and then, in fact, actually, we just died, right? Yeah. So, we just lost then. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to shove down 2, 3 more businessmen. I'm doing basic math, and apparently I failed. We only have 3 Lemon Hopes, but technically we can still do 2 characters. Then you will be you, and you will be Bloop Bloop. Everyone has their buffs. Everyone's good to go. And we're gonna see how well this goes now, with 4 of them. And all the support. So, in future, I probably would have taken away PB's gun, because that wasn't the best decision. Though actually, now I'm going to sell PB, because she's not a good spot anymore. PB, you can go up there, because then you're in range of everyone. And you actually steal way less pops now, too. So, Regal Presence, Unwavering Loyalty, and I'll buy 2 me, because just in case. So yeah, actually, this is a lot more fair. Because the big advantage, actually the only advantage that common or, like, sometimes uncommon allies have, is you can place multiple of them. The higher up the ally is, the less likely it is you can get multiple of them. So, I mean, yeah, totally. For ultra buff businessmen, this is more fair, isn't it? I like to say this is more fair. I don't know if it is, but I'm going to consider this more fair anyways. Those regen balloons are scary. So, we're actually doing half decent, by the way. I mean, that Moab, like, the Moabs were not doing too great. Without that Crystal Apple, we would not win this, like, not in the slightest. But considering all the stuff that's happening, we're actually not doing too bad. Like, we could be doing a heck of a lot worse than we are. So I'm going to consider this a success. Oh, this is so funny to watch. We lost again. Okay, so round 52. That was actually a lot better than I was expecting. What do you guys think of that? Of allies only? Ultimate ally. I like to say that was a pretty solid success. So what I'm actually going to do, since we do have a bit of extra time, you can, I guess, leave now, but I am going to include this. I'm quickly now going to go over all the trinkets and things. So, Tuxedo Jake, we have Devil Monster Bass. It gives +1 damage to character range. You can ignore the other stuff. We have Warhorn, which is 20% attack speed buff and 20% slow to nearby balloons. Flower Crown, +2 range to allies. Siren Hat, +30% attack speed to nearby allies. I actually use the Gentle Laser which is an attack chance for every 3 seconds. It'll, like, attack a balloon, and for 3 seconds, they will take +1 damage, which is pretty cool. Then, obviously, Goo Goo Meter, Balloons in range, yep, take +3 damage. I'm quickly going to go over everything. Flame Princess, we have Fire Crown. Equipped characters, allies get +2 pierce and +4 range. Pretty useful, actually. There's a reason I gave it to Flame Princess. Flower Crown, +2 range. I don't know if it stacks. This definitely does stack, the Gentle Laser, because not every balloon's going to get lit with light up. Then we have Tree Trunks Apple Knife, +5% attack speed to nearby characters. Siren Hat again, and then the Future Crystal. More plastic balloons spawn with 80% health, except Bad Balloon, but that's not important because we're not making it to the Bad Balloon. Finally, I guess I'll include this. Okay, Sushi does. This doesn't matter. This doesn't do anything, but I'll still unequip it. Baby Tooth had no influence. This increases her range, but that's not that important. So really, the only thing was Crystal Apple, which at the end of the day, I don't really care. That's not the end of the world having Crystal Apple. I'm gonna unequip it, but I don't really care that was there. So that worked out pretty well. Let me know if there's any other tower buffs. I know I did miss out on Max. Max, I messed up a bit. You could have given like +1 pierce to sharp tower, sharp projectiles. But overall, I think that went pretty well. Yeah, let me know if I'm missing any characters or allies or something particular I'm missing. But once again, I'm not going to be using the water nymphs, so don't recommend water nymphs. Let me know if you want to see me continue this challenge, obviously, with like the next ranks, uncommon next, and so on. What do you think the best uncommon ally is? All that awesome stuff. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!